Well, hello guys and gals, and welcome back to another live stream with me, your old buddy Mr. Moose. It's Friday night, and we're gonna do a little Farm Sim Friday. It's not gonna be the normal Farm Sim Friday where we do the multiplayer, but I wanted to do a little bit of Farm Sim tonight since we're doing so much ETS this week. I thought, you know, I'd do a little bit of Farm Sim this evening for a couple hours, and then we would move and transition to ETS later on tonight, because I do believe later on Dan might be able to answer this. I think we're doing some multiplayer ETS tonight, maybe not, but I think that's what we're doing. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if that is the case, then I wanted to go ahead and get some Farm Sim done, because I don't want to be all truck driving this week. I do have some construction sim lined up for tomorrow during the day. Yeah, anyways, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well today on this Friday evening. The weekend is finally here, and we're getting oh so close to ATS. So I'm sure a lot of people have been watching Squirrel's videos for today, as he's been doing ATS all day long. Lucky him. But last you heard from Alex earlier, you're doing farming tonight. Okay, well, maybe I'm doing multiple farming tonight, or maybe I'm driving Euro truck alone. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna do a little bit of Farm Sim tonight on Manchester, just because it's been neglected a little bit, and Court Farms is too laggy. I've about decided. I messed around for about 2 hours today with Court Farms, trying to figure out what the deal with it was, adjusting settings and messing around with it. Just never could get it to where I liked it. So I've pretty much decided that for now, Court Farms is sort of on the back burner. And like I said, the first of the month is coming up. Then I get all my new annuities in and all my money, and I will go out. I'm going to buy my video card and make some upgrades to my rig, make some more changes, and we'll give Court Farms another shot after the release of ATS. But for right now, Court Farms is backburnered. So anyways, we got to do a little spray in here today, because we do have we have to get our canola, a little weed preventative in the field for it. So we're going to get in our sprayer, and we're going to take off and do a little work with it. So anyways, let's see what's going on. I got so much going on now. I've made some more changes to the studio here, and now have 3 computers running. Few active users. Maybe it'll let me do that, so I don't have to come out of the game now to boot somebody. That's kind of nice. All right, so take the parking brake off, I can actually drive. All right, let's fill this guy up. Anyways, good evening everybody, hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to the stream, Adam, Dominic, Jalen, Jordan, Dan, Terry, Nightbot. Welcome guys, good to have you. And the rest of you guys who are quietly watching, welcome to the stream. Alright, so we got a spray here, and we've got canola in the field, so I believe that means we can spray AA on the field and get away with not killing anything. But you know what? I'm not 100% sure on that. So real quick, I'm gonna let me double check real quick on that, because I don't want to kill something by accident, but I'm pretty sure it's AA. I think canola and canola is in with corn. Let's see. B and C can be used on wheat and cereals. A and C can be used on corn, maize, canola. Yeah. All right. So, got the right thing. That's about, wait a minute, I don't want to kill what I'm trying to grow. Anyways. All right. Make sure I got everything right before I go into the game here. All right. I should do a studio tour. Man, if I ever get everything set up right where I like it and I'm not embarrassed by it, I might. It's pretty crazy right now. The monitor that I just put in is actually affixed to my desk with C-clamps and a piece of extra stock that I had just to see if I like it. You know, I'm messing around with it tonight. If I like where it's at, I'll probably end up buying some computer monitor lifts, arms or whatever, adjustable telescopic arms, and go from there on it. So, but for now, it's the way I got it set up, and it's pretty hokey the way I got it set up. So, hello Apache, hello Country Hunter, Mr. JD Farmer 3, hello. Steering's off. Got a lot of lag here. What is going on with this thing? Why are my graphics so horrible? Something's not right. Yeah, I'm just curious. I may have to restart my game. I was messing around with computer settings. This almost looks like I'm in low graphics settings. No, that's not low. Graphics look horrible on that. Huh, I don't remember it looking that bad. Alright, so let's farm out a little bit here. I think I probably do need to change one thing on this guy before I get started. Do. Let me go in here and double click the little button on my Logitech controller, because if I don't, I won't get the actual Logitech settings that I want. Alrighty. Hang on to that guy, I'm gonna need him in a minute. Alright, so we're on field 1, so we'll recall our course for field 1. Oh man, I've now got too many everythings around here. Alright, I can get rid of that now. Alright, so we'll end up spraying the field, and it's going to take quite a bit to spray this puppy. I think doing the herbicide, we end up getting one spray per pass. So I'm probably going to end up having to do multiple passes on this. Duct tape solves everything. Hello, Zombie Killer. Welcome, Chris. I run on medium on Manchester. Yeah, I mean, the mirrors don't work, period, on this map. So there's no reason for me to run on high. And on high, there are certain places on the map that I just get some frame loss. So I just decided I would run it on medium all the time. So I always run on medium on this. That way I get a good, smooth, you know, game on it. BMXer 1280, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, and thank you for your subscription. You rock. Thank you. That's one more person towards my master goal. So anyways, oh yeah, yesterday I spent quite a few hours in Adobe Illustrator redoing my logo and making it a vector logo, because I did it in Photoshop to begin with, but when you do it in photo it's pixel instead of being vector, and you can't resize it. And why would I be doing that? That's right, kids. Moosey's thinking about doing some t-shirts. 3. Here they come. Walker Reba, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. 3, whoever you may be, welcome to the stream and thank you for your subscription. Now I just need to see you guys jump in chat and become part of the family. Oh, I see Walker Rebecca in the channel anyway. So hello, Walker Rebecca. Good to have you guys. Thank you. Glad to have you. All right, so yeah, we're around 2,800. We're gonna be under 50% here, and we're not even all the way down through the field. So definitely gonna have to have both service trailers on this one for the herbicide. So we'll grab the service trailer and they'll bring them on up. One sub closer to that $1 million check. One sub closer to the big golden play button. By the time I get to 1 million subs and YouTube sends me the golden play bucket or play button, I'll be so old and decrepit I won't be able to lift it. Hey, thank you. I just want to thank you. You know, instead of the golden play bucket, I'll be like, can I get some Depends? All right, so we got that folding up. While that folds up, we are going to find ourselves another vehicle. Let's see, what do we need? We need this guy. Vom, 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 vom. Such overkill for what we're going to use it for. But it'll work. So I guess you guys saw there was a patch the other night for right after we finished playing Manchester on Tuesday night. There was a patch that came out. Not a whole lot of changes to the game. Everything was pretty minor, but mainly it did some just minor changes to things like forestry. Gave in some support for bigger maps, it looked like. I guess that's the way I read it. A few things for Mac. Nothing really stellar change wise in the change log for that. The interesting change is the fact that they put out the classic farming DLC, which I just sort of had a chuckle and a giggle on that one. I guess maybe that was so they could do it for the console or whatever, but I kind of found that as a chuckle and a giggle because that pack's already been out on that pack's already been out on mod hosters for about a month. So, you know, kind of funny that they just put that out. Do. Hey, this thing's not jumping in the air right now. That's bizarre. Hello, Chris D. Welcome to the stream. Is the sprayer bad quality? No, the sprayer's good quality. I mean, it's all right. It's got its little issues that I don't like, but for what it is, it's pretty darn good. I would say that Reaper's done a good job with it. All right. Oops. Yeah, I mean, there's the sprayer. It looks good. It's got some flatness in it that could be worked to make it more Farm Sim 15 and less Farm Sim 13. You know, it does have a few flatness on it. And there's some little things on it that drive me nuts, like the fact that this one reflector here sticks out. It'd be nice if that was fixed. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I've grown quite fond of the little sprayer. It's it's more of what I see around my area, and I've said that from the word go when I first got it. The reason I'm using it so much is because it's the type of sprayer that I see in my area. I really don't see the Amazons or the Whites. I see John Deere high boys like this with sprayers on it. So that's sort of the reason why I run it. Let's see. Yeah, Chris changed his name a while back. It's been quite some time since he did it. Yeah. Isn't there a mod out that gets rid of the haze? I think I saw one the other day. I didn't download it or anything, but I think there is one out there that does a little bit of haze reduction. And I think that might actually affect the window as well. So JLT, I'm doing good. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. JD Farmer 2. Let's see. Anyways. Moose, I had an accident at school. Let's say I got hurt. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good either. Don't run over your service trailer. Alright. Oop. This isn't gonna work. I gotta back up. Back up. There we go. Get double A. Come on. And I'm so stupid sometimes. There we go. Alright, let's start spraying. Yeah, Jimmy, there is a mod. If you look out there on mod hosters and everything, and I never downloaded or anything, but you see how like there's a haze always on all the farm sim maps. As you look out a distance, there's a haze there, kind of like that bluish haze that's all over the farm. There's a mod that gets rid of that and gives you clear skies. It's a nice little mod, but I never have installed it. But it's the whole idea of it is nice. So daytime mod haze reduction. There you go. Well, Tiny Dancer, I hope you're alright. I hope you didn't get hurt too bad. Don't be bitching at Nightbot. Nightbot's doing what it's told. That's not for the people who are normally here. That's for the newcomers who don't know any better. Oh, let's see. What else is happening? The haze isn't really fog. There's fog, and then there's haze. There's a fog, yes, that will come in, and it will be a true fog. early in the mornings at certain times of the day. But there's always been this little bit of a haze in the game, and you can see it like on the around the mountains and out in front of me a little bit. That's there, and you know, I don't know if it's for graphic reduction or what, but it's always been there, and there's actually a mod that gets rid of it. You can still get fog, but the haze that's in the game during the middle of the day is taken away. So I ain't gonna hit that fence this time. All right. Move around here and get set up for our next run. And we'll go get our other service trailer. There we go. And this time we will find the pickup truck. All right, so we'll head over here, grab our service trailer with it, and we will be good to go. Am I going to get ATS? Pope Catholic? And you call yourself a subscriber? Come on, that's a silly question for anybody who knows me. It's like, hey, I just want to ask a question, so I'll ask something obvious. See if this thing's going to jump again. Oh, there we go. Jump around! Jump around! Jump up and get down! There we go. Jeff Jones, you're the man. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. There goes Adam with his smart remark again. He's still Catholic. All right. Let's go ahead and change that over to MPK. All right. Dun 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 dun. Firewolf, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your subscription. Man, racking them up tonight. All right, double A, let's go. Get to spraying. Gotta kill them weeds. So yes, to answer your question directly, of course I'm going to get ATS. I've been promoting it all week. Got a countdown timer in all of my Euro truck. Whoa, what are we doing? We're a little off course here, kids. Wow. That's not cool. GPS let me down.com. Let's see. How long have I been streaming? 29 minutes. It's not that it uses so much spray. Because I'm using a double dose of the herbicide, I have more suspended solids in it, so there's not as much in the tank as would be in the if I was using a liquid. So if you think about it, you're spraying, you've either got more suspended solids in there or you're just using twice as much. You figure it out. I mean, I would think in real life, if you were using a concentrated dose of herbicide, you'd be using more suspended solids in there, and so therefore you wouldn't have as much liquid in the sprayer as you would have overall suspended solids, and you would probably use a different spray rate. Oh, somebody's counting down to something. I have a sneaky suspicion somebody's about to troll me. Yeah, that's alright. Have fun with it. So 2 has subscribed. Anybody want to guess 1's coming up? Might have to turn off notifications. Somebody's being creative. Moose, guess how old I am? 15. I don't know, you go to school still, so. Yes, I'll be getting ATS. And then next week will be nothing but ATS all day long. Recalculating. Dude, that Allstate commercial, if you live in the States, that Allstate commercial a couple of years ago was right on. Turn left, turn right, recalculating. Am I streaming on Saturday? Yeah, I'll be streaming on Saturday. Alright, that's the end of that. Alright. All right, back into this guy we go, and we'll start to refill it. Somebody asked if I could play GTA. I don't play GTA right now. Haven't been playing GTA forever, because I don't like the language and everything in GTA. Though I will say this: I've been working this week on trying to get a profanity filter installed on GTA. Basically, there's a mod out now that lets you just mute all the peds, and if I get that installed and get it working right, then I'll probably start playing some more LSPDFR again. But I got to get that working and get it functioning, and I tried to do a clean install yesterday to get the mod working, but unfortunately RageHook, their website was down, and then LSPDFR updated, and when that happened, now RageHook doesn't work with it. So until there's a new RageHook out, I can't even mess with that mod. So I'm trying to get back to the point where I can actually play it a little bit, but it's going to take some time. But it's a work in progress. Yeah, I don't know why that dashboard's so blurred and messed up. Maybe I've just never noticed that. You can't. JD Farmer's gone. I already kicked him. I don't know if his cat was walking across the keyboard or whatever, but gone. I guess I could time him out, but I have an idea that he's the 3-2-1 guy. I didn't ban him. I'll put him in timeout for a while. Maybe he's walking on the cat on the keyboard or something else like that. We'll see what happens. On this particular map, I have 5 fields. Well, 6 actually if you count the grass field. Hello, Tractor Watcher. Hey, Perry. But yeah, on this particular map, we have 5 fields. If I looked at Graceland, I haven't really looked at it. I've heard about it. Interesting situation there. I like the whole concept. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? How did I do that? Well, I just killed a whole swath of canola. Not paying attention. This whole section is going to be dead. Cannot believe I did that. I clicked the button one too many times. I know when I did it. Oh well. Hey, come on, stop swerving. Doesn't matter how I drive right now, all this is dead anyways. Cannot believe I did that. Nah, that's me paying more attention to chat than paying attention to what I'm doing. It happens. That's the first time I've ever done it though. I will say that. That's I've sprayed NPK a lot when I didn't need to, but I've never sprayed the wrong herbicide in a field. That's the first time I've done that. Pretty stupid. Maybe I can override it. Maybe I can override it. We'll try. I know that on fertilizer, the last thing sprayed is what goes down. So if you, because I did a little bit more reading the other day, somebody sent me that link to FSUK, and fertilizer, it's whatever you put down last is what actually takes. So maybe if I sprayed AA over the top of it, it will wipe it out and make it right. We'll try to salvage it. So I may have some big tram lines up through here, but that's all right. So let's try this again. Come back, refill. I mean, if this works out, then all we've done is just wasted a little bit of money. Can't believe I did that. I saw it right as somebody put it in chat too. I was like, ugh. Alright, so fill that up. Go to AA. There we go. Alright, so slip gears. Get in there. Start spraying. And we'll see what happens. This will be a good learning experience for us, won't it now? We'll see what happens. If we spray AA on this, and when we come back and harvest this, if none of this is dead, we'll know that you can always go back and fix your mistake. Where did the hunter go, Moose? It's just one of those things where I haven't had time to record any of the hunter. And it's one of those things where I can't seem to come up with anything that I feel like would be interesting to record. I got in there the other day and went bison hunting for a little bit, and it didn't do a whole lot for me. So I don't think it would do a whole lot for you. Might do some duck hunting one day. This is that time of year, but it's just one of those things where it's with everything that I got going on and recording, it's and it doesn't generate a whole lot of interest on the channel, so I haven't been doing any of it. I've been trying to, stick with the things that people like, and it's a balancing act trying to find out time to do everything and be everything to everybody, So, am I going to Harvester Saturday? I don't know what that is. See you, Perrier. Catch you later. It could be Duck Dynasty. Well, if I was going to be Duck Dynasty, then all I would do is run around and do everything but duck hunt, right? Y'all ever notice they really never go duck hunting? Hamsternator, hello, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, like I said, Chris, there'll be another construction sim tomorrow. We'll finish up the apartment, and then I think I'm going to start doing the probably do the light installation over the track next. So there's definitely more construction sim coming, and there's probably going to be some scrap mechanic next week. As far as multiplayer stuff goes, probably only multiplayer you'll see in the next week will probably be ATS. I imagine Alex and Dan are going to want to play ATS quite a bit next week. Well, excuse me. There won't be any multiplayer on it, but there'll be a lot of ATS next week for sure. All right. I know I'll be doing a lot of ATS next week. But whenever we get some scrap mechanics together, we'll do it. Dallas Baylor, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the subscription. Good to have you. The problem, and I've talked about this a little bit in all the live streams and everything, one of the issues with scrap mechanic for right now is there's a lot of memory leaks in it, and it does cause some issues if you're trying to build anything big. You tend to start getting a lot of frame rate loss because the physics, anytime that it's very CPU heavy because of calculating all the physics and everything. So anytime you have something large down on the ground, it's really messing with the game quite a bit. So they've got to get some fixes on that, as well as when you start getting frame rate loss, the longer you play the game, the worse it gets. So Homesteader Hunter, welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the subscription. You rock. So, yeah. But there's definitely more of it in the works and coming. So, you're probably gonna have to be patient, because I built something the other night, and I got Dan to get in, and I mean, it was like a slideshow for a little bit because it was so laggy and so framey. So we got 4 of us in there the other night, and unless you had all the vehicles on jacks, you couldn't get any frames. If I put everything up on lifts, I was getting 50 frames per second. The minute we took something off of a lift and put it on the ground, the frame rates would drop. So, Tractor Vivid Watcher, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the subscription. Good to have you. Dallas Baylor, how do you get this game? It's available on Steam. You can buy it from Giants directly from their website at farming-simulator.com. It's available on PC and console, so it's out there. Alright, I missed something. What's the whole Team Blue thing? What has Hamster done? Oh, you're making the move to Intel? I don't blame you. Trust me, the next computer I build will have an Intel processor in it. Yeah, I mean that's my game plan. My next unit that I build, which will be here shortly, is going to be an Intel rig. My game plan is to take the rig that I have and use it for nothing but streaming, and then I'm going to build an Intel rig for gaming. This thing is Intel is much better right now. How much do I get made? How much do I get? Huh? Paid? What do you mean? I don't get paid anything. I'm broke, don't you know? I ain't making no money doing this. Don't nobody ever donate. Alright. I do this for fun. Besides, according to YouTube's terms, you're not supposed to tell anybody what you get paid. Or what kind of income you make. And again, income is all based upon subscribers, how many views you get, what advertising revenue for the month is like. It's horrible right now, just saying. Let's see, I turned that other one off, so I actually had to run over here and grab it. Getting low on gas, that's the reason I turned it off. Or excuse me, low on fuel. Yeah, the Intel Skylake's awesome. It's expensive too. That's true too, Adam. As long as it works for what you want it to do, that's all that matters. I used to be a big Intel guy, you know, that's all I would run was Intel stuff. And then I had a bunch of buddies that were like, no, you got to get AMD. It's cheaper. You can overclock it, so you get much more out of it, and blah 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 blah. So I started buying some AMD stuff, you know, and to be honest, when I built this rig, it had been so long since I actually had purchased anything that I really didn't know what was up, and I just kind of blindly purchased the parts for this rig. But after doing it and then reading a whole bunch of stuff, and I sort of wish I had gone with the Intel route. But before I build my next rig, I will do a lot more reading and ask a lot more questions before I need to do that. There's a lot I need to do, Dallas, but there's only so many hours in the day and so much I can do. Would I like to play more spin tires? I would love to play more spin tires, but right now it's not on the schedule to be done. There, I did it again. How is this happening? I know I selected A. What did I do to actually do that? All right. See you, Dominic. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do more spin tires, but again, you know, it's getting people together to do spin tires and get it recorded and all that other stuff. Doesn't always work. Spin tires not as much fun by yourself as it is with other people. I mean, I could do it by myself, but it just doesn't seem as much fun. It is definitely a more multiplayer friendly game. There. Double A, right? That's what we want. Start the sprayer. There we go. Hey, well, let me tell you a little something about Nightbot, Tractor Vid Watcher. He's here to stay, and people who bitch about him can go. And people who constantly nag about it in the chat, rather than just dealing with it, can get banned real easily. So, I'd watch what you say about Nightbot. Because Nightbot's there to help me. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Don't worry about it. Don't do anything, Hamster. I'm just laying it out there on the line to people, because it seems like the more channels I go into and watch it, it's a thing now. It's people think it's cute to sit and bitch and moan about Nightbot and everything in chat, because I've noticed it's not just on this channel, it's on every channel that I go sit in, and on friends channels and stuff who are using it right now. It's a thing. They like to start drama about Nightbot and everything, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. If you bitch and moan about Nightbot, you might as well be gone, because I'm not gonna put up with it. So you know, it's one of those things. It's a nice utility for me. It's there to put information out for people who are coming into the channel for the first time. Maybe you've been in here all the time and you know exactly what I'm doing, but I just changed up the whole graphics package. The whole ad banners aren't running across the bottom, constantly spamming the rules for chat and all that other information that used to be down at the bottom. I did that for people who were, you know, wanted less graphics and more game, you know, more game screen. Well, there's a trade-off. If you want that, then you're gonna have to deal with Nightbot talking in chat, sharing the social media links, as well as, you know, every 10-15 minutes spamming the chat rules, so that people know that they can't cuss, that they can't sit in here and be a douchebag, and you know, that's the way it is. So yeah, Tractor Vid Watcher, I actually like the old graphics package better than this one, but you know, I got enough people asking me in emails and stuff to change it up a little bit, so I thought I would mess around with it and see if I could find something that was a little less intrusive, and because honestly, I don't like the chat overlay being over the game, or any of that stuff. I liked having the border around the game, because that way the video of the border was where all the business was going on, and the game was just the game. So I kind of enjoyed that. I liked it, and but there were some people who didn't like it as much and were a little bit vocal about it. So, you know, we'll see about that. What is night mode? You know, I don't know what their deal with that is, calling it night mode or anything. That just switches you over to YouTube gaming, which is really where you should be watching the stream at, is on YouTube gaming. And I guess if you go over to YouTube gaming, like this one, the border and everything is white with gray mixed in. And I guess they say night mode because if you switch over to YouTube gaming, everything's black or gray and dark. So, you know, so anyways, but yeah, so all right, so mix over to A. We're on double A there. Start the spray, get going. There we go. All right, should be spraying the right thing. But yeah, I guess that's what they mean. I guess maybe this is day mode and that's night mode. But you should always try to watch your live streams over on YouTube Gaming anyways, because the engine over there is, while you would think it's the exact same, it's a little bit different engine over on YouTube Gaming, so it's better optimized for streams. So videos, it really doesn't matter where you watch it, but better contrast when watching. Yeah, so but it definitely gives you a better optimization for watching, for sure. Well, you know, like, I'll leave it up to you guys. I think I've been messing around a little bit more with it, with the graphics package, and I'm thinking about up in the upper left hand corner where the Facebook logo is. Caden Cockrell, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Glad to have you. Welcome, Caden. But anyways, what I've been thinking about doing is up where I've got the Facebook link, or where I've got the Facebook information up there. I'm thinking about getting rid of it, moving the sub goal over where the Twitter link is, and then having the scrolling text to the right of the logo, the sub goal to the right of that, and then on the left hand side having that be a rotational banner up on the upper left hand area that fades in and out, like every 30 seconds it'll show like the Facebook logo and the Facebook link, and then it'll fade out, and a minute later the Twitter information would come up for 30 seconds, then fade out, and then have a minute of blank, and then the next thing that comes in with something else. I don't know, I'm messing around with it, doing when I get bored I sit in Photoshop and do up a bunch of different logos and layouts and things about that, and mess around with it. Like I said though, last night I spent probably the better part of 3 hours redoing my logo in vector so I could get it up to the merchandiser that I'm thinking about using, and but I'm still having some issues with them. So their vector processor is kind of screwed up, or their graphics engine is kind of messed up. It keeps wanting to cut off part of my logo and change the coloring of my letters, and I don't like that. I picked the red that I picked for a specific reason, and they want to darken it up and make it more of a burgundy, and I've got to actually get with their design team and get that worked out, because I'm not gonna put up my logo for, or what I'm using for a logo, and I'm not going to put it on any kind of merchandise if it's not right. So but yeah, there's a possibility some t-shirts and mouse pads and coffee cups and stuff like that in the future through Spreadshirts. So I get their service with my MCN, so it's a benefit. Might as well take advantage of it, right? Especially since you can do one-offs, Yeah, David, if I get it worked out right, it probably would look good and it would stay out of the way. It'd be a little bit cleaner. So it's just coming up with the look that I want to use and figuring it all out. So as soon as I figure it out, I'll mess with it a little bit. All right, let's get spraying. I wish there was a way out with Nightbot, though. I will say this. I wish there was a way I could spread out the links and make them rotate, like on a rotation, to where they didn't say things one right after another. But there really isn't a way to do... Well, maybe there is. Maybe I can set it up. I just thought about that. There might be a way for me to do it. I think I can set it up to where it won't say anything for at least like 5 lines. But like I've got certain things on a different rotation. Like I've got the rules on like a 10-minute rotation. I've got the social media on like a 30-minute rotation. And I've got the something else. I've got the YouTube gaming thing on like a 20-minute rotation. So I'll mess around with it, and it's a work in progress. Everything with this channel is a work in progress, so please keep that in mind, guys, as we go on down the road and I build the channel and I make it more and more. I'm just trying to accommodate as much as I can, and make it good for everybody. So, Wyatt Mary Farm Boy, welcome to the stream. Will there be a McDonald's logo on it? No, I don't plan on it. I know there won't be a McDonald's logo on anything I do because I avoid that place like the plague. Trayton, hello. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hey, Philip W. Welcome to the stream. Who is ready for the Super Bowl? Not this guy. Zero interest. I'm all about, yeah, sorry. Just have no interest in pro football. Alicia Bell, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See you, Dwayne. Thanks for being with us. Take it easy. Have a good night. Hey, Butcher Man, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh man, I keep hitting the wrong buttons tonight. Got a little bit out there. All right. No, Trayton's never been banned. Though he is like a little hamster on cocaine. He is a bit excitable. All right. Why you live stream with Alex? Because I like Alex? You don't like Alex or something? Hey Aaron, long time no see. Didn't we just see each other this morning when I was doing Euro Truck? Yeah. All right, Dallas, go eat. We'll see you in a little bit. Food is good. Food is good. Interesting statement. All right, let's go again. Got A working for us. Hey Jerry Cassidy, welcome to the stream. Harry Loper Rabbitry, welcome Harry. FFA rocks. I'd say it does. Adam, why are you going there, man? Come on, quit. Quit with the food convo. You're just trying to push us that direction. No, no, no. Stay away from the donut conversations. People put on a pound just talking about Krispy Kreme donuts. Stop. What plugin do I use for chat? It's not. I use a script called CLR browser for OBS that goes into OBS that allows you to pull web pages in straight from the URLs. That's what I use, and then I just strip everything out using CSS, and then makes it transparent, and I can use all the it basically, by using the CLR browser, I'm able to fetch all of the API from YouTube, and then use the cascading style sheets to define the colors and the text and all that other stuff. So take out the backgrounds and all that other stuff. Do I like sports? Yeah, I love sports. I just don't like pro football. Yeah, it wasn't a shout out, it was a greeting. I greet everybody who steps into the channel and says hello. But I don't do shout outs. FFA is a cool deal, man. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Yeah, me too. I like trains too. I might get back into Train Simulator when I get the new graphics card in. It's still a bit of a... It still stresses this graphics card a little too much for me. When I get the new one in, I'll probably try and do some train sim some more. It's alright for me just to play train sim on, but as far as trying to do any kind of streaming or any kind of recordings on it, this card just doesn't have enough oomph to make it happen. So yes, you do. Everybody needs to drive more ETS. And I'll tell you what, I mean, it's going to be such a weird feeling to go and start over from scratch in ATS. And I'm sure most of you guys have seen a video by now on ATS or whatever enough to know that it's the exact same game as ETS. It really is. They've just changed a couple of things in there. But as far as the game itself, exact same game, exact same engine, same pathetic AI that will cut you off, same everything. The only thing different is the way stations, the way they've done the police with the speed traps in it, and the way you park your trailer, and that's about it. I was hoping for more, but it doesn't look like it. I talked to a guy today who's actually got it and has played a little bit, and he was telling me some of the things about it, and it's basically the exact same game, but you've got you know, nothing new with it other than the same game, other than you've got to stop for the way stations periodically. I love the parking situation that they've added into it. Really like that. And, you know, and I like the fact that the cops sitting on the side of the road can get you for speeding. So that's kind of cool. I think that'll stop a lot of people from just bailing and just driving like madmen in the game. So, but yeah, we'll get into it in, well, 3 days now. So we will get in there and get going. Yeah, like I said, the way you park your load and deliver your load is great. I love that. The fact that you have 3 different options to either just instantly trailer it or instantly park it, to take a easy parking situation or take the more difficult parking situation. I really love that. So by the way, there's something I wanted to talk about in the live stream tonight, and I'm going to mention it in my next ETS stream. There are some people out there who have been trolling my channel as far as in the comments for all my videos, and they've been trying to stick links in there to some sort of gold currency or currency generator for ETS. They're relentless, and they all have Arabic names or Middle Eastern type names, and my filters on YouTube have been doing a good job of catching them. But if y'all see any kind of link that is not like a URL link, or if y'all catch a comment that somebody puts into one of my videos that is driving people to a Facebook page or anything else like that for some sort of mod or something, let me know about it, because you know, drop me a quick message. I usually am pretty good about catching all this stuff, but I would say definitely if you see it, don't click on it or don't go to it, because I have a sneaky suspicion it's malicious. Yeah. Well, they show up, and like I said, my spam filter catches them pretty good, and I assume I'm not going to click on one because they look really suspicious to me, and I would assume that they're spam. But I just wanted to say to y'all, if one of them slips through the spam filter, do not go to it. You know, do yourself a favor and don't get a virus or something else like that off of one of them. So but yeah, I've seen to notice they're in high gear lately, trying to push it, and it's on all my ETS videos that they're putting them on, and like they tried to do 7 of them today, and all of them got caught, and I had to delete them. And that's another point too that I want to make today too is, guys, I don't. If you try to put a link into the comments on any of my videos, all of them get caught by the spam filter, and I'll look at them, and if it's something that I feel like the community can see or should see or whatever, then I'll put it out there and I'll let it get. But if you put it up there one time and it doesn't magically appear and you get pissed off about it, so you spam it 8 more times or 9 more times, it ain't never going up. It's just going to get deleted, you know? Just understand that I have a spam filter turned on to prevent people from putting links into the videos, because you never know if they're legit or not. And when I take a look at them and I, you know, decide whether there's something that should be on the channel or not, then I'll put them up. But case in point, there's a fella that's been trying to promote his mod for a new water trailer, and he's been trying to spam it on several of my videos for the that have to do with the fruit mod, with the apple mod, and he spammed it about 8 times today. And guess what? It's never going up at this point. If you want to politely send me a link to it and say, hey, I've got this mod you might want to use, and if you don't mind, you know, mention it, I'll take a look at it. And if it's good and it's something for people who want to, you know, if it's something I feel like isn't malicious and it's decent, and I'll let you guys decide whether it's something you want to play with, but just let me look at what's going to go on my channel before. But if you sit there and you try to sneak it by me and spam it through a bunch of videos, rest assured it's never going to get up. All right, Chris. See you later, buddy. Oh yeah, you'll get them eventually, hamster. If you start to grow a little bit, you'll get it. Or maybe I'm just lucky that way. Landy tunes the thing. I'm just lucky that way. It's like Moose gets all the haters. All right, so that is sprayed. So that's got our field ready to go. I really hated to have to put that out there because the moisture content is so high on that field. The numbers on 1, I'm not even going to worry about 1 as far as trying to get 1 situated properly, because there's something in this map that is just messed up with field 1. And I've been through the forums on American Eagles and I've done everything that they've said to do, but I can't get it to come into right. And other people have had the same issues. So the nitrogen starts coming down after a couple of growth cycles. Like, it comes way down. It doesn't just come down a point a day. It comes up more than that. But yeah, you never know with it. So all right. I've seen the game Identity as a life simulator on Kickstarter. Nope, hadn't seen it. Hello, Seth. Welcome to the stream. All right, so what else do we need to do? That is, got that done. We probably could mow some grass. Seth Foster, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your subscription. It's nice to have you as a part of the team, part of the fam, part of the herd. All right, so that is done. I guess we need to go collect some fruit. So get that done. And the lettuce is done, so we can go ahead and collect that as well. So let's disconnect that. And we'll back up here. I gotta get the pallet fork put back on this thing. Oh, and I also need to go get the vehicles out of the field too. Especially that International before it runs out of gas. There we go. Let's get this put back over where it needs to go. Somebody just subscribed and I missed it. Hang on a second. Let me watch the other monitor. See when it comes up. Get these guys parked and put away. Oh, Loper Rabbity joined the stream. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you. I've got a few GTA LSPDFR vids that I did back a while back. I don't have anything current. And like I said, I'm messing around with GTA again. I've been playing online some. Just, you know, just playing the game, not trying to record. Kevin Army, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subscription, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But like I said, I've been messing around with it. I've been playing GTA Online, just, you know, running missions left and right and avoiding the rest of the game. But I am planning on trying to get LSPDFR back in and running. And now that I've got a mod that will mute the PEDs, I'll probably be able to get it back and going. Do you have to pay to get this game? Yes, you do have to pay to get this game. As far as the map, it is a third-party map. It's available at American Eagles Modding. It's called Manchester. And the mods that I use are all in the mod spreadsheet, so you can just check the video description. Munkin B, welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Anonymous Gamer, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the subscriptions. Hope you guys enjoy the channel and are become regulars. Enjoy having everybody here. All right. And my dog is freaking out. All right, so we'll bring this over here and park it before it runs out of gas. Gas goes there. Man, this thing has no sway on it at all. You're either going or stopped. It's got tremendous engine brake on it, I guess. No roll. As soon as you let off the gas on this one, it comes to a dead stop. There's no coast at all on it. All right, what else do we need to do? The truck is still in the field somewhere. There we go. Get the truck out of the field. Get it back on the farm. Do I drive a truck? No, I don't. You mean like a real truck or a semi? I do not drive a semi. I do own a truck. Had to think about that one for a second. My daily driver is not a truck, if that's what you're asking. But I have a Dodge that I use when I need a pickup. But as far as if you're saying, do I drive truck, like, am I an over-the-road driver? No. That's not my gig. What type of dog do I have, Harry? I've got 2 Dachshunds that are absolutely crazy. What's in the big field? Canola. We did canola on this planting. Oh, come on, trailer. You kind of took off on me, didn't you? All right. Drop that. Did I stream ETS this morning? I did. About 3 a.m. I did. I think there was a couple of people with me. Like the, yeah, you like the lowrider package I've got on that one? It's nice. I like that, you know. Gives it a little swag going down the road, makes it bounce. Nothing like putting a suspension package on your service trailer. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Good. Ah, Seth, man, I'm glad. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy them. All right. Now we can get back to what we were doing over here. Hayden Green, hello Matthew Davis, welcome to the stream, guys. Good to have you. Doing a little farm sim, not too much more of it. We'll go probably I'll probably go until about 9 o'clock, which will be 2.5 hours on the stream. So probably run until about 9 o'clock, and then I'll take a break. And that way, if I end up doing some stuff with Alex and Dan later on tonight, I can have a little bit of break in between the two of them. So. All right. So that'll probably be what we do. What other games to play? A lot of simulator games. Construction Sim, Farm Sim, Euro Truck. What else have I been playing? Been playing Project Cars. Elite Dangerous. Just trying to think of what I've done videos on recently. Mainly Sims. Like to do a lot of Sims. All right. Where are we at with our fruit storage? We gotta have quite a bit of it stored up. Probably need to sell some off. Let's see. Does it actually calculate how much I have in storage? It doesn't. I'll just have to get out and walk around and do that. Alright, let's look at what we got here. In here we got 18,000 lettuce. 36% full on that. Not that much in tomatoes. I don't really pay enough attention to the tomato stuff. 25,000 in strawberries, and oranges were pretty much full. We're gonna have to haul a load of oranges off. So let's grab the truck and haul some oranges off before we go harvest, because it's not gonna do any good to go harvest if we ain't got nowhere to put them. All right. All right, and this is of course the Kenworth T800 that was given to me with the Mr. Moose trucking services on there from Al Smith, who was nice enough to do that for me, and appreciate it. All right, so let's do this. Let's pull around here and we'll back into where we get the oranges from. I think I can back into it. Whoa, come on. I think the oranges are in this corner here, so if I get up on it, there we go. Start loading those up. Sure is a purdy truck. Yeah, it hasn't been run into anything yet. get this trailer all filled up, haul that off and sell it. And then we'll come back, we'll harvest some oranges, we'll check on everything over here, and then I guess I probably should also get the BGA running. So much going on this farm now. Need to mow some grass. Need to check my livestock too and see where we're at with them. My dairy cows may be starving. I haven't even checked them. Dairy cows. Mixed rations, 33,000. 3,300. Water, they're getting low. We'll have to get them fixed up a little bit. And then we just fed the beef, so they're in good shape. We only have 16 of them slaughterable yet. They don't seem to be growing very fast. Alright, 31,000 oranges, 32,000 oranges. Let's hit the road. Looking forward to being able to drive that Kenworth in ATS. But I think I'll have to drive whatever the game gives me in the initial stages while I'm doing my accumulating my first few levels and getting some money together. But I think once I'm able to actually buy a truck, I think I'm going to go with the Peterbilt. I think I'm going to do the Peterbilt and get it. I guess too, though, it'll also depend on what garage or what dealers I get opened up in the beginning of the game. So see you, Harry. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the subscription, man, and take it easy. See you in the next one. You gonna convince your wife to buy ATS? Tell her it's job training for an emergency fallback job, you know? Yeah, honey, I need to get ATS so I can learn how to drive truck. So if anything ever happens, I've got something to fall back on. Think she'll buy that one? Hello, Dwayne. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you want to see how hyped I am about ATS? Here, I'll just show you. This is how hyped I am about ATS. There we go. We'll just continue it. Just so we continue the hype about ATS. 3 days, 21 hours, 43 minutes, 16 seconds. I'm keeping it going. Jake, I cannot wait for you to watch. Oh, let's see. Oops. I think I'm actually passing where we're supposed to be. Or did I not go down far enough? Oh, well. I guess we can cheat and go through here. I didn't go down far enough. I'll just come over here. Unload. There we go. Make a little money there, selling off the oranges. All right. Got no idea, Gunslinger. I didn't make the map. So, the Wolf, welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. It is much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know why Reaper decided to make soybeans and oats so much more profitable. You know? I've always tried not to like take advantage of the fact that they're so profitable. I've always tried to keep a good mix of crops going and not just plant the most lucrative thing in the field at all times. And you know, it would be easy just to, you know, in order to accumulate tons of cash, it would be easy to come in here and just plant crop after crop after crop of soybean oats, and just, you know, rape the market with them. But I've always tried to mix everything up and do a variety of things. That's not to say I didn't plant my share of I didn't plant my fair share of soybeans on this map. Well, I haven't really seen Seth ask a question other than make a lot of statements. I mean, he said that he likes streams and he likes videos and everything else, and I said, yeah, well, thanks about the videos, but I haven't really seen a specific question. The last one was something to do with, you must like streaming farm sim, so, you know, it's not really a question that I have to comment on. I have a sneaky suspicion, Adam, that you'll have a better chance getting her to buy you a copy of American Truck Sim than you would getting a new truck. I mean, just, you know, just a little sneaky suspicion. No, ATS comes out in 3 days, 21 hours, 38 minutes, 31 seconds. Not 3 days. It's almost 4 days, but yeah. Who's counting? This guy? I mean, is that bad that I sat down and made a countdown clock and have it running on my computer constantly so that I know exactly when it's, you know, coming out? You know, and they'll have like all kinds of little... Where did all those oranges come from? Did this thing not fully empty? How did I end up with another 1,400 oranges in this thing? I'm pretty sure I got rid of all of them. Interesting. Oops, hit the wrong button. Not what I wanted. I'll worry about that in a little bit. I'm gonna park the truck for now. I will haul some more oranges when some more oranges come in. Those can sit in the truck and rot. Just kidding. They'll go to the Aldi station instead of to a premium bar. Alright, so shut that off. Do. in the beginning, blah blah blah, eventually plan everything. Only sell when a high demand is. I think that's the way most people play the game. It's a little unrealistic to play it that way. That's the downfall of the game. But I think that's the way most people do it. Most people start off, they sell what they have to do in order to get to accumulate some money to buy the equipment that they want to get. And then after that, they just stockpile until a high demand comes about. But if you think about it, that is a little bit unrealistic because, you know, you're not going to stockpile grain for a year, you know, just so you can get the best price on it. You're going to have to sell it when the market dictates that you sell it, because you're not going to be able to keep it for long before it goes bad. So you're gonna have to take what you get and hope that you get a high demand for it and that you have some in the field at the time when the high demand comes in. That's more realistic, but the way the game's set up, it gives you the ability to stockpile for a long period of time and just, you know, rape the market. All right, let's put our forks down so we don't impale somebody while we're driving around. Hey, Raven and the Wolf. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. Huh. I saw the numbers stop rolling, so I figured the trailer was completely dumped out. I didn't realize that I still had it in there, so... Yes, Moose is pumped for ATS. I'm glad you're pumped for ATS. Someone 1442, welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. Nice to have you along with us. Why am I saying that, Raven? Is this to annoy somebody? I don't think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to do that, Raven. There are some instigators out there that I've noticed, and they're looking for a way to start some stuff between people. And yeah, there's a lot of people who will take that, record it, and then go, hey, listen to what Moose said about you the other day. And yeah, I don't want to play into that game. I don't need to be in any drama. I had some people the other day trying to get me into some drama, and they're like, did you hear what such and such said about you? And then I went and actually watched the video, and I don't think anybody said anything about me. They're like, oh yeah, that was clearly aimed at you. I'm like, well, I clearly don't see it, so I'm not gonna let y'all try to start something with me. Let's see. Yeah, if you owe the bank money, you got to do what the banker says too. Burn Gym Rat. Hello. I guess that's right. Burn Gym Rat Skate. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. That's a new one. I had never seen that name before. You must be a first timer or new. No, I don't need to get a face cam. That's the last thing I need to do. I like my identity to be somewhat anonymous. They're sharing personal information, and then they're sharing too much personal information. Yeah, I don't want to be walking up into the Home Depot one day and somebody coming up to me, oh my god, I saw your YouTube video, blah 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 blah. And I didn't think that was at all possible, you know, because I live in a small town and thought, you know, small town, nobody's going to really know me, or the chances of anybody actually finding this channel that are in my small town are just non-existent. Every day it seems like somebody new goes, yeah, I don't live far from you. I live right around the block. Just the other day, somebody who's based over in Pensacola. Hey man, we ought to get together and have lunch one day. I'm based over in NAS. Oh, great. Nice. I'm in witness protection. That's it. Yeah, I can talk about things and everything, and I can share stories with you, but yeah, my face out there. I'm in witness protection. So. Yeah, I had an incident one time. Somebody tried to get me to say something, and I said it, and it ended up starting a whole bunch of drama. I had to kill a guy, and so yeah, now I'm in witness protection. Just kidding. I think the guy who got me to say something's name was like Raven or something like that. Got me in trouble. He instigated the whole thing. Turns out he was sleeping, was dumped. No, just kidding. Waffles? That's it? Watch. Raven's gonna have me say like all these different things, and then secretly he's gonna piece it all together and make a tape of me saying something. Could you say A? Could you say a couple more things there? Actually, I'm hiding from ISIS. I said something about Mohammed, and I drew a character of Mohammed once, and yeah, so now I'm in hiding. My roommate is Salman Rushdie. We're both here, witness protection. Donuts. Donuts. Don't. Exactly. He's Mission Impossible in it. I need to just read these words about the white rabbit going into the hole. Just read this real quick. Next thing you know, he's using it to voice activate my PIN code or something, and it's gonna clear out my bank account. They're the weirdest request ever. They are kind of creepy, aren't they? Bacon donut. Y'all ever seen that sandwich? Then man, y'all got me thinking about food now. Yeah. You ever seen the bacon? What is it? It's like a donut with egg, bacon, and cheese. That man. I'll take the red pill. Hey, if the file wasn't started on me a few weeks ago when I was talking about all the things that the FBI, all the keywords in the FBI, and I was saying all the keywords in the stream, if the FBI hasn't gone after me yet, they're probably not going to me. Besides, my secretary Hillary cleans out all my emails for me. I let her manage all my emails for me. That way I'm bulletproof at that point. Can't get any dirt on me. Dude, I forget where I saw it. It was like I forget where I saw that contraption. The donut breakfast, you know, thing. It was like, man, that's nasty. In Canada, we have a donut burger. What was the one thing Kentucky Fried Chicken came out with a few years ago that was like 2 pieces of chicken, cheese, and something else with bacon? I think it was like the 2 pieces of fried chicken were the bun, and then it had like bacon and cheese in the middle of it. It was like, I forget what they had it called. It should have been called the colon killer. I mean, it was just disgustingly full of fat. So funny. We come up with some amazing foods in this world. And yet, they were probably delicious and yummy, but they're gonna kill us all. See you, Jared. Thanks for coming out. Take it easy. It's like my cousin. He's a truck driver, and he'll come down to visit us, come to the beach, and there's a restaurant that we go to, and he has to specifically go to this restaurant every time he comes down, simply because they have a hamburger that they fix that they put eggs on. And he's like, oh, I gotta have my hamburger topped with a fried egg. I'm like, really? That just sounds disgusting to me. But he swears it's amazing. Cheeseburger with a fried egg. Ugh. The double down sandwich, that's what it was, man. That's what it was. Thing. Oh man. Double the chance of having a heart attack sandwich. That's what it is. Oh man. That always cracks me up, you know? People ask me about things. I love it. Come in the channel and say, man, I'm a huge fan. I love all your videos. I watch them all the time. Do you have this game? Yeah, obviously you haven't been watching the videos because I've been doing videos on it. So, no, I don't have it. I just steal content from other people and put my voice over it. Yeah. Hey Greg, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've never been to a Red Robin, but I'm sure they do it there. It wouldn't surprise me, because Red Robin, they'll put just about anything on a hamburger, won't they? I think if it's in the restaurant, they'll put it on a hamburger. Oh, there you go. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the channel, Mr. Osborne. Dan. What is it you love about Red Robin, Dan? The unlimited fries? Thanks, man. I love your... I'm going to jump on somebody's channel later and do that. Like, I'm specifically going to do this. I'm going to go on there and go, hey, man, I just want to let you know I love your channel and subscribed. And if they're playing Farm Sim, I'll be like, do you play Farm Sim? When's the next time you're going to play some Farm Sim? If I've not had a burger with an egg, I'm missing out. Oh, sorry, man. I don't need that. I have my own little disgusting things I do for fun. I did one the other morning and my girlfriend looked at me and she thought I was crazy. I eat a lot of beans, like for breakfast and stuff. So the other morning I did some little fried potatoes up and then put chili beans and an egg on top of that. And she just kind of rolled her eyes at me. She's like, that's disgusting. I was like, what? I gotta get some fiber and I don't want to do black beans. And I had some chili beans. And it was actually really, really good. Ketchup on eggs? I like that. I love me some eggs and salsa. Eggs and salsa with some black beans. I do that several mornings in a row. Here we are talking about food again, man. Now I'm getting hungry. You're gonna make me pull this tractor over the side of the road and go get something to eat. Alright, so that is our orange harvest. Tristan, what'd you miss? Us talking about food? Go figure, right? Hello and welcome to Food Talk with Mr. Moose. Today we're gonna play Farm Sim and talk about food. Later on, we'll talk about food and play Euro Truck. And after that, we'll talk about food and maybe play Scrap Mechanic. It's kind of the way it is. We always end up talking about food on this channel. I don't know why it is. It just goes that direction. Oh, Hamster, it's just every time there's chat, we talk about food. Somehow it goes that direction every time. It's sort of funny. Oops. I'm drunk. I'm running into walls. Where are we at with seed production? Let's see. We are fertilizer. Let's see. We're almost out of liquid manure. So we need to take the tanker over to the dairy barn and fill it up. So, all right. So we'll park this guy. Everything else is in pretty good shape. All right. Yeah, we definitely need to do some more Scrap Mechanic, and I'd love to do some more spin tires, but like I said, I imagine I imagine the schedule is going to be heavy on ATS for the next week, so that's going to make getting some other things to do. If we do farm sim later on tonight, that'll be cool. If that's what Alex wants to do, that's what we'll do tonight. I'll do a little multiplayer farm sim, and we'll get on that. I can't stream with Hamster. Hamster doesn't have a computer that will stream till Hamster gets a power supply in. All right, get rid of that. And I don't want to be looking out the back. Come on. There we go. All right, so we'll head over there and get some slurry, and we'll bring that back. And we'll be close to wrapping up this stream. Like I said, guys, I'm going to go till 9 o'clock my time, right around there, and then take a break. And probably be back about 1.5 to 2 hours with the multiplayer stream, with whatever that's going to be tonight. Dan is saying that we may be doing farm sims, so we'll come back with a change of location, change of scenery in a little bit, maybe. Oven cam. That's funny. See you, Seth. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. Raven, you must not watch many of my videos, because I do quite a good job of wrecking in ETS. Just ask Dan. I think I managed to hit something just about in every run. Maybe you're being facetious. Maybe that's it. Or maybe you're just saying... Maybe you're saying that my superpower needs to be good driving. See you later, Philip. Thanks for coming out. Good night, buddy. Yeah, all right. So we'll buy a little slurry right here real quick, since it is cheap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to know how many things I've hit in a live stream, just ask Jimmy. I'm sure he's got a book kept somewhere. Our little statistician. Yeah, Moose, you've hit 2 Kenworths, 3 Peterbilts, 1 wheat farmer. A bus full of nuns. Jake, don't even know who's in the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. Does that sound bad? I could care less. See, football season ended a few weeks ago when the national championship was over, and that team from Alabama was crowned the national champions, even though that didn't make a lot of people happy. But yeah, that was the end of the football season for me. I could care less about pro sports. I am not into pro sports. Or I'm not into pro football. Let's put it that way. We need to start the count over starting February 3rd. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So funny, I was talking to a bunch of people today, and they were telling me that I haven't really watched anything as far as ATS stuff. There's a couple of videos that I've seen just out of, they came up, so I watched them, whatever, but I didn't watch any, like, streams today. But I've heard that people are already talking about wanting to be able to put European trucks in ATS. They're all like, are we going to be able to put Scanias in ATS? Since the mods are going to be the same for, you know, since it's basically the same engine. Are we going to be able to put those over there? I think that's funny. I mean, I could see the whole fascination with getting American style trucks in Euro Truck because it was the only game out there, right? And you didn't have the ability to drive. People who like American style trucks wanted to be able to drive them in the only really good trucking game that was out there. Now that you're going to have both European and American maps, there's no need for me to play an American style truck in ETS, so I won't do it. But I don't understand why people are be fascinated to put European trucks in the American maps. That cracks me up. I wasn't really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm taking this to the wrong place. What's up, Trevor? Welcome to the stream. All right. That should be in its little parking spot. It's already offloading. There we go. I need gold insurance. Hey Dan, did you happen to get my comment that last night when right before Alex had that one little moment there where he stopped and he took a whole bunch of pictures And I was like, oh, what are you doing? Taking insurance pictures? And then right after that, he nearly wrecked again. Oh, I was waiting for him to see the comment. He totally missed it because he scared himself so bad. All right. Let's see. That's done. So that gets us in good shape with all of that. This guy should be in good shape because we just filled it all up. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So I think we're in pretty good shape here on the farm. And I think this is a good spot to pull us over and take a break. Like I said, I'll be back in a couple of hours with another live stream to do multiplayer with hashtag Blame Dan and the Northern Alex and whoever else might be with us. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Oh, I forgot I still had the American truck thing up there. I could turn that off during farm sim. But anyways, nah, it would have been great, man. Alrighty, guys. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. A little bit of farm sim mixed in to the mix, because I know I was sitting around today thinking, man, I hope I'm not doing way too much ETS. I probably need to do a little bit more farm sim. And since I've been, having internet issues and all that other stuff, and the schedule's been thrown a whack, so I thought I would do a little bit of farm sim tonight in case we did do Euro Truck later. So, but if we do, depending on what we do tonight, there'll either be some multiplayer on Made in Germany, or there'll be some more Euro Trucks. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I will see you guys in the next video, or I'll see you in the next stream here shortly. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye, Seth. Bye, Jared. Bye, Chris. Bye, Raven and the Wolf. That's funny, Adam. Hello? Yes, handle Mr. Moose's insurance. Oh, good Lord. What did he hit this time? Yeah, I'm gonna jump on TS in a minute, Dan, if you want to jump on there. If not, I'll catch you in a little while. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Take it easy. I'm gonna switch this thing off, so y'all have a good night. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next live stream. Peace out. Catch you later. Bye bye.